Good evening, lovely tubers. White Mexican back again for a showcasing. Tonight is something I'm very excited to be able to share with you guys. Really special time. I bought 4 cases of European English Dark World structure decks. These are really cool. This is the first sealed European English product I've ever invested in. So I'm really excited to open this up for you guys. And I thought it'd be cool to do a comparison of the Euro English print versus the North American English print. And just as a comparison, so this is a sealed, I guess, is it mini box, I guess they call these, of Cyber Strike. And then this is the brand new European English Dark World mini box. And look how tiny this thing is. This thing is compact size. We know here in the North American English we get 8 structure decks. This can't be 8. Like, this thing is just super small. I think maybe it's probably 4, maybe 6 at max. I'm not really sure. It doesn't seem like they can really pack too much into this, but again, like, the size comparison is just really crazy. Like, this thing is like a behemoth compared to the Euro English. So anyway, that is the size comparison right there. It's not only like wider, it's also longer, as you can see. It's pretty incredible. My camera is kind of zoomed out, so it's kind of hard to see, but I just wanted to show that for a comparison for size. So we're gonna go ahead and I bought these for sealed collectability purposes, so I will only be opening one of the 4 cases that I invested in, but specifically just one case, one structure deck to compare with the North American English, which is right here, which I actually purchased from a local Walmart here in Syracuse, New York. So we're gonna go ahead and just get right into this. Again, this is really cool because I've never really thought about investing in Euro English before. It wasn't until talking to a couple local players here at the card shops that I go to who actually inspired me to full-on look into Tier 0 Gaming. Is actually this is like really tight, this packaging. Tier 0 Gaming, it was the platform that I used to purchase this, so everything worked out. It was really smooth. I did like a major pre-order. Like, this was like way like, what is it, we're in December, and I ordered these, I can't even remember. I think it was still summertime, maybe July, end of July maybe is when I ordered them. So I mean, I've been waiting for a really long time. It came pretty quick, honestly. It only took like about a week or so to come all the way from, I believe Tier 0 Gaming is based out of the UK, so pretty quick, honestly. And wow, there is actually 8. So you guys, this little tiny box has 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2 is 8 structure decks in this tiny box. So gotta give it to the Europeans. They know how to do compact size right. I mean, this thing was about 25% smaller than the North American counterparts, but they really know how to pack it in. And this thing is just, this thing's almost like a, you know, cute baby size. I mean, look at the comparison. Like, right here we have our Euro English, little baby Euro English, then right here we have our North American. So really cool. That's what it looks like. They're all 8 of them, very surprising. I'm really happy to discover that there's actually, you know, 8 structure decks just the same as ours here in the United States, because I was getting a little concerned that I was gonna get kind of like half the amount here. I'm gonna try to zoom in. I don't want to zoom in too much. I apologize. I'm still trying to kind of work the angles here. But all right, so we are going to open up the English one first. And it pains me to tear into these because I know that these are going to be some really great value long term. But I want to do this comparison video for you guys, so it's going to be worth it. And the memories captured in this video will last forever. So this is really curious. I'm really curious. So we get the deck itself here, normally just, you know, wrapped up in this And I guess there's like a code to do like a beginner's guide, and you have this really crappy playmat. It's actually really cool. Like, I want this real playmat. I'm not really sure like where to get it. They advertise it for a little bit, but I'm not sure how to get it. So we're just gonna set that over there. And then just for a comparison, we'll go ahead and we'll open up the Euro English one, and they actually don't have the little plasticky thing. They have the same mat. So we'll keep the Euro English over here, the American English. So it does look like it's the same, relatively the same mat. I love these tiny boxes, man. These tiny boxes are so cool. And it's kind of like a weird little foldlet that's holding it in. They have like this weird little flappy thing. Oh wow, that's kind of interesting. All right, but then yeah, then it's the same. So instead of this plastic piece, which I think is actually kind of nice, they just have like this little flap that I guess like held it into place. So not really any major difference as far as contents, you know, rightfully so. Again, I don't want to get these confused, but okay, so here is the Euro English and here is the North American. So you can already see starting off that the Euro English, it's a lot more brighter. It's kind of interesting. These are usually darker. Euro English cards are usually darker, so I'm surprised that the American English one is actually lighter than the Euro English one, which is really crazy because it's usually the opposite. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here. And these are packed in really tight, so I really want to try to figure out a way to not like destroy these cards. People open these without super tight. Wow. It's kind of troublesome. I don't really like the way that they put it in this really tight plastic. It's kind of hard to get it out undamaged, but oh, it's cool. So they have some advertisements here, a lot of advertisements. They got Duel Links, Master Duel, and then Tactical Masters, which is kind of interesting because Tactical Masters is, I mean, it's not super old, but there's been a couple sets that have been released since then. Now I'm curious to see if it's the same for ours. I'm gonna set this over here, and there's got to be some kind of trick to opening these without it's like white Mexican proof here, this plastic. Yeah, really not liking the way that they, oh crap, see, I just I already nicked the corner there of that top card. So not the smartest, you know, not the most tactical packaging. I am really tearing up this card. Oh god, that is awful. Like you already see that. You can see like just all this right here, and I just jack this up, opening it up. It's really unfortunate, but these are gonna become lightly played anyway because I'm gonna be playing them. So, all right. Again, North American on the left, Euro English on the right. Oh, we wanted to check. It is the same. As far as promotional, it's the exact same, so that's probably to be expected as far as the North American. But so we're gonna go ahead again. We're gonna compare these. The European is quite dark here. Really, really cool. These are the puppetry, which are really awesome. Super excited about that card. Really, really good. The World Archives, really, really nice. And the big bossa himself, the Overlord of Dark World, the new fusion. It's pretty nasty. Love it. a session. This is the fusion card. Pretty stoked about this one too. So let me know in the comments below, guys. What do you guys prefer? Do you guys like the North American English, or do you like Euro prints? Personally, I'm really liking this Euro print. And again, it's really surprising that the Euro print is actually, you know what? No, the Euro print is always darker. I made a mistake. The Euro print is renowned for being darker. So that's really nice, honestly. Like, ours look like faded, you know? It's not like necessarily like worse quality. It just looks almost faded compared to the Euro English on the right. So really cool. Really cool comparisons. This is the counter trap. I haven't even, a lot of these cards I haven't even read yet, honestly. I'm super an avid lover of Dark World, but I wanted to kind of like open the structure decks and see everything fresh. That's going to be it for the holo foils. The rest of these are just going to be like the commons here, so we can go through these pretty quick, just so you guys can compare. And I actually totally forgot to put my light on, so that's kind of unfortunate. We got some golds, some silvas, some brawn, some vanguards, brow, the one and only, scars, these are all the older, like Gen 1 Dark Worlds. Some dangers, some Mothmans, Tsukinoko. It's been a while since we got a reprint of that. Lilith, she's a total baddie. Some Ravens, Absolute King Blackjack. All right, Dark World dealings. See, this is kind of interesting because it almost seems like the North American one is a little bit darker on this one for some reason. It doesn't really seem that way on the camera, but the commons are relatively the same. You really can't tell as far as the commons. I mean, you can tell a little bit. This is obviously a little bit darker, but it's, you know, it's more so the holo foils is where the differences are. This is really nice. This is cool. We got another common reprint of Dragnown. This is a really underrated card. I'm personally definitely going to be playing the card. Card destruction, of course. Forces of Darkness. Brainwashing. Smog. Smog as a common. I don't know if I like this. Really like those photonic shockwave secret rares, but Mind Crush, very nice. Deck Devastation. These are pretty good money when Sprite first came out. Dinomischus and Skill Drain. This is pretty cool, I'll admit. Skill Drain. Oh no. Oh no, they did Grapha so dirty. I did not think that they were going to make him a common. That is actually very sad. They did Grapha so dirty. He is a common. You can really see it in this. Like Grapha, it's a lot darker, even for the commons for Grapha. Man, they did Grapha and Snow so dirty. They made them both commons. That is tragic. And then, of course, the gates. So really cool stuff. Again, now that my light's on, I'm just going to go ahead and show off some of the holo foils again. Now that we have better lighting. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, not too much of a big difference. Again, more specifically for the holo foils. The holo foils, they definitely have a lot more pop to them, which I really appreciate. Genta's really cool. I think that this is probably like one of the better Dark World monsters that came out. And then, of course, the big boss himself, really awesome. Archives and puppetry. This card I'm super excited about. This is really nice. So comment below, let me know, what do you guys prefer, North American English or Euro English? Both kind of have their ups and downs. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you guys are making some fantastic Yu-Gi-Oh! Investments yourself. This has been a showcasing by The White Mexican, and I'll see you in the next video.